Welcome everybody to Rider Real Time. As always, I'm your host Nick Barbati, and do not adjust your TV screens. This is still the show you know and love. Well, with a major facelift, we are the Heidi Montag of campus television. We have an entirely new desk, a new background, and as you can see, a new panel of folks. We listened to the feedback, and yeah, I get it. It was too much Nick Barbati for the first season. But we don't judge, and we're just going to keep chugging along. And we have some faces from the student body to introduce you to. But before we get to that, I just need to brag about Season 1, which was about me. We received 4 Telly nominations and a Telly Award.
Congratulations, Nick. Let me look at this.
Isn't that great?
Wait a minute. Wait. Megan, look at this. It might say Nick, but it doesn't say Barbati.
That's not you.
That's not, look.
Why are we judging?
Because you
it's not
didn't
you.
listen.
All right, okay.
Nick Balasi won the award.
Nick Balasi did win the award, and I didn't really win yet, but we're going to find out in May if I won. But we are nominated for Best Campus Show, College Show, Best Comedy, The People's Telly, and Best Low Budget, which I think would be the pride and joy. But now that we've started off the introduction for this second season of the show, let's introduce everyone to the panel. Okay? I think, I assume everybody knows who we all are. We're kind of celebrities in our head, but I guess not. You know, you guys know, my name is Nick Barbati. I'm the coordinator of campus activities here, Rider graduate, the class 2007. Began working here, planning all the major campus traditional events, with the exception of commencement. We'll give that up to Bev Braddock. But I also advise the Student Entertainment Council and Association of Commuting Students. Heather, could you give us a little bit about yourself?
My name is Heather Fischler. I'm a senior here at Rider University. Elementary ed and special ed is my major. I just student taught at Walter C. Black, and that was a great experience. And I am the Student Government Association University Affairs team leader.
Awesome, awesome. Pat.
I'm Patrick Heaney. I'm a junior radio TV major. I am currently the SEC creative consultant, and I'm the junior class vice president.
Okay. Megan.
I'm Megan Studwell. I'm a junior marketing and advertising major. I'm the public relations chair for SEC.
Okay.
And I'm also a tour guide at admissions.
Great. So we have a lot of different perspectives and a lot to talk about, guys. This is the first week of February, so it is right in the midst of award season. Did you guys all watch the Grammys, or have you seen YouTube clips of it?
Yes.
Let's start off with what I think was the performance of the night, Pink. Did you see Pink doing her Cirque du Soleil? Mm-hmm. Okay, what do we think? Not so much. You didn't really.
I liked it, but it wasn't my standout performance.
What?
I didn't like the sprinkler thing she did.
Okay, all right, Patrick. You looked
I didn't see it.
Patrick.
That's why.
Not at all.
Yeah, not at all.
Besides, you're more of a Gaga guy, right? Lady Gaga.
I guess, yeah.
And her lightning disc.
Yeah, I saw the Lady Gaga thing.
And what'd you think about that?
I don't know. She's a little over the top.
Yeah.
But
She's always over the top. That's Lady Gaga.
I know, but I feel like she's become more of like a gimmick than a performer.
I completely agree with that. And you know what my perspective on Lady Gaga is? At first I thought she was kind of like a cross between Cyndi Lauper and Madonna. But I think she's almost, the reason why she stands out so well at this point is I think it's because she is kind of doing what no woman has done before, but other men have done. Yeah. I mean, seeing her up on stage with Elton John reminded me of, well, she's him. He used to be like that. Yeah. I mean, before any of us were born, he was doing these kind of performances, as was David Bowie. So I think it's because we haven't associated these kind of performances with a woman before. I think that's kind of why she stands out. You guys all know some of my favorites are Rihanna and Madonna. I would prefer to see them on stage any day of the week.
Yeah.
And where's Britney? I need Britney to bring the crazy.
I know, I miss her.
I feel like Pink was trying to be Britney with her circus act.
Really?
Absolutely.
Okay, I could see the circus
because
link.
That was Britney's comeback.
I don't know. I thought she was trying to just be too serious with that song than what she normally is.
Okay, okay. Pat, what do you think about, because I know you know a little bit about this, about Beyonce.
I actually really like Beyonce.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think she's like a good role model and stuff, and she's obviously gorgeous, but.
Yeah. Well.
Did you see her performance?
I did.
What did you think?
This is my opinion on the situation.
All right.
I love the song "If I Were a Boy." I remember when that came out. That was it's a great song. I wouldn't think that that's the standout song she should be singing at the Grammys
No.
personally.
Absolutely.
The other thing is she hijacked Alanis Morissette's "You Ought to Know."
I know.
And I just think that was kind of that's not her deal.
No.
With that said, I've seen Beyonce in concert twice. She's an epic performer. She's not my favorite. I prefer Kelly Rowland from Destiny's Child of the trio. But you know, it's okay. Single Ladies won Song of the Year. Kings of Leon, You Somebody won Record of the Year.
Yeah.
And Taylor Swift pulled off an upset and won Album of the Year.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Taylor Swift,
Really?
so can any of you school me on this?
I'm the wrong person. I am not a fan of Taylor Swift at all.
Really?
At all. So.
Pat?
I don't really listen to her that much at all.
It
You?
comes down to me. I like her.
Really?
I'm not a country fan, but I have her album, and I just really like the music that she makes.
Yeah?
I don't know.
Well,
I
Megan, to
think
be
she's
fair,
good.
you live on a peach farm, so this is kind of expected that you would know the country song.
That's
But
stereotypical.
well, probably.
I will say for Taylor though that she is a very good role model for young.
I agree. But do we think that there's a possibility? Now, we always bring the controversy on this show. Is there the possibility, and Heaney, I'm going to go right to you for
all
this
right.
answer, that we're all still feeling sympathy over the Kanye West incident at the VMAs, that she's winning these awards?
I don't think so. I think she got her moment, you know, when Beyonce gave it to her after
Okay.
she won Video of the Year. I think she's well over that by now.
So, but you
She's
don't
had-
think that
she's had
people are
an
voting
amazing-
for her because of that?
No.
No.
She's had an amazing year regardless.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
She's
still-
just good. Like, she writes all the songs on her own.
I think
She really speaks to lots of people. Like, you can relate to everything that she writes.
I think the biggest
just
thing is
like
that
her.
she's so young.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You know, I have to, a little aside about my feeling. I think the Grammys are completely irrelevant. I don't think they
I've
are
no-
very
me
good
too.
at
No.
Grammys. I have a story. So, when I was 16, I've always been a lifelong huge Madonna fan. And when I was probably at the peak of my Madonna love when her music album came out. You guys
Remember
remember
that.
Music and Don't Tell Me?
I had
the
it,
song, the country
yeah.
song, and What It Feels Like for a Girl. She actually looked like Pat the way she was dressed in that video with Don't Tell Me.
Oh, yeah.
But
Cowboy face.
that was that was probably the pinnacle. It's not my favorite stuff, but that was pinnacle. And I was convinced she was going to win all these Grammy Awards and everything like that. And I was in school. I went to Standard High School in Hamilton. And I was so excited to come home. That was pre-cell phone days. So
Yeah.
I didn't have a cell phone to find out if she won. We didn't have computers and stuff. So I told my mom that I to have everything printed out and ready for me. So when I came home, I would be able to see if Madonna got nominated. I came home, and my mom had hung a black flag out of our house to let me know that Madonna did not get nominated for anything. She got nominated for Record of the Year, but lost that. She lost everything that year. You know, and that killed me. That was a hurtful moment, but whatever. We don't judge. But the Oscars are also coming up, and I will say this is my favorite award show. Have you guys seen
I
any of
always
it?
I
watch
like
the
the
Oscars.
Oscars.
Yeah.
Always.
It's a great show.
And it brings out everyone.
Totally, absolutely. The best of the best are there. I mean, you can always expect to see. This is the place where you're going to see Angelina Jolie, Streisand, Brad Pitt, the big ones.
Yeah.
The big ones. Have you seen any of the movies at all? And I'm thinking Up in the Air, Avatar, any of those?
I saw Avatar, which was phenomenal.
Is it all? I swear it's.
I haven't seen it yet.
Neither.
Like even there was no boring parts because of the animation. So even when the storyline was like dragging, which it didn't happen that often, but you still